How's it going, guys? Pretty Boy Studios back with another video, and today we have a little bit of a conversion showcase for my latest project. And this project is a Chaos Space Marine Land Raider, that you should be able to see from this. So I'd just give you a general idea about what I wanted to do with this conversion. I wanted to add some trim to parts of the model to add a little bit more chaosy sort of appeal to it, and I also wanted to make it look very extravagant, like it was the Warsmith's personal ride or something like that. So I'll just give you a bit of a showcase around the model and explain how I did some things. So starting with the extra armor on this part here, see it is on both sides. This was done using 1mm thick plasticard, in which I just cut out the shape I wanted and then stuck it on. It gives it a little bit more of a bulky feel. The next thing was the trim, which you can see goes pretty well all over the model, and I'm still debating whether I should add more around the door or back this section. So I did this using 2mm thick plasticard, and I pretty much just stuck it on the corners, and then the spikes were added. That's just little triangles cut from the same thickness of plasticard. It really aids in giving the tank a little bit more chaosy look to it. Next thing was the spikes, which I don't usually put onto my chaos models as I think they look a bit silly, but in this case I think they work quite well. I've got them here and here. And the next thing was the mud, and I always think as Iron Warriors being very dirty and muddy sort of Chaos Space Marines, they don't mind getting a bit dirty, and so I wanted to put that onto the tank, and which you can see all over the tracks. This was done using a mixture of PVA and builder's sand. The builder's sand is really good because it reacts with the PVA to create a really solid sand. It's quite hard to get off. And you might be wondering what these two little bits of plasticard are for. Well, they are for attaching this Dozer Blade which I made for the tank. So I took ideas from the Forge World Rhino Dozer Blade, and I pretty much scaled it up to size in Photoshop and added a few extra details. It also has the same trim as the rest of the tank. And on the back is where the mounting bits are. So as you can see, there's two holes. These are where the little pegs on the model come into use. They pretty much, once you get one side lined up, the other side will snap in. And there it is. So you can pick the model up, you can shake it, it won't move, but it still gives you a little bit of movement in that itself. The thing that I found very annoying on this build was these gaps. I know that the Land Raider kit is quite old, and I've built one before, but this was extremely bad for me. It took a little bit of time to finish all the filling. Another little thing which I like on the model is these. They've pretty much been dubbed as unpurity seals by my friend. They're pretty much just strips of plasticard with a sort of axle housing thing from the bike kit, and I think they look pretty good. Also, we have some cloth which is made from the same plasticard as the trim, and that's just cut into shape and then bent and then glued on. Just have a quick look at the gunner. So again, some spikes just add a little bit of detail, and it's pretty much a stock gunner really. Also, for this build, I managed to cut myself twice on 2 fingers. This one's pretty bad, so I've currently got a band-aid over it. But yeah, kids always remember to be careful with knives. That's what I worked out. So thanks for watching, and as always, please remember to comment, like and subscribe.